Hey everybody, Hallberg Family Friendly Gaming, and with me this week is
Team Gamer.
And we're going to discuss a rather shocking development that occurred this week. You know, we talk about physical copies, and we're really, big on physical copies. And some of these companies in the last couple of years have tried to go digital downloads, which really, stinks.
Yeah, because we can't touch them. I like to pet my copies.
You can't touch them. You can't sell them. You can't trade them. You can't let friends borrow them.
You can't cheat them.
Consumers lose all their rights. Really, in essence, and then the companies have complete control. These millionaire and billionaire companies.
Yeah. They don't want to pay for shipping costs.
Yeah. The millionaire and billionaire companies don't want to pay for shipping costs, which is like shocking. Okay, so this week we've got this email, and we're going to leave out some of the private personal information, but I'm going to read this email, a majority of it, to all y'all, and you can kind of see the mentality of big PR.
Yeah.
We don't really like big PR, do we?
No.
And they're getting more oppressive.
Why don't you ask Cough Cough Alice USA? We love PR there, don't we? Just love it.
Corrupt completely. Okay, so here's the email. Hi Paul. Digital review requests through the company that makes the PS4 are provided to us, and we usually provide digital review codes to various media. I should make a note here. This is not from Sony, okay? This is referencing a code on the PS4. Providing digital review codes allow us to track if the game is actually activated and how many hours are played with a particular code. Sounds like Big Brother, doesn't it?
Yeah, they think their game is so grand, and they think that they have such a big kingdom.
Yeah, they think their kingdom is so grand.
Reverse that, if you will.
In the end, it is easier to track versus retail copies to press and not have to deal with shipping costs in sending out a bunch of review codes, review copies. Here is a review code for the kingdom that they think is so grand, if you catch our drift on that. Well, the video game industry, and especially video game PR, has a huge problem with corruption. We've talked about a lot, haven't we, with the corruption.
Yeah, I think we have. Do we have a FFG Chronicles about that, or were we planning?
I think we do. I think in one of the earlier ones, maybe number 3 or number 5, some early one had about corruption, and that's become a big problem. And I'm noticing, you're hearing these different stories about how reviewers are coming out and saying they couldn't give anything lower than 8 out of 10 or an 80 out of 100 because they would lose advertisers. The companies threatened to throw advertisers. Now we're finding out that they're complete control freaks, and they're coming up and saying, we want to watch over your shoulder to see how much you play, and then if you don't play enough by our definition. And what bugs me is all the gaming media sites, all the gaming media outlets have given up control and put the big PR right on their shoulder, looking over their shoulder and what they're doing.
Hey, I found FFG Chronicles. It was number 2.
Number 2 for corruption. You don't have to play it.
That was
not during the video.
After the video.
And we've talked before about them pawning the cost off on us for the videos, or not the videos, for the distribution. And so we have come up with a solution, have we not?
Solution. Oh yeah. The solution, I forgot for a minute, is we will pay for the shipping cost. These multi-billionaire, millionaire, lots and lots of money people they can't be bothered to pay if they respond at all, which they never do.
Right. Really. So in essence, if they come up and say, we have a physical copy of the game, but we're going to give you digital download instead, we'll say, tell you what, we'll pay the shipping cost for you to send us a physical copy, and we'll see how that works.
If it works at all.
Yeah, and another facet of this is, I know some companies got kind of irritated with us about our reviews and whatnot because we tell the truth and we're not corrupt. We take our systems offline, meaning we connect it online to play the game, and then we take it offline to play it. After we've downloaded the code, we don't do any online play with it. So I know some of these companies who do the tracking, because we've just found out about this tracking this week. They're probably going, they didn't even play it. Well, no, we played 6, 8, 10 hours. We just didn't report it back to Sony because we don't really want to give you that kind of access. I mean, I don't mind if they're going to pay me to access that, fine. But they want to get it for free, and they're doing it underhandedly, deceptively.
Yeah. And we had something like that happen with Steam recently. We were getting a code, and we got it. It was a beta, which you know how we dislike betas because they're betas.
Well, you're an unpaid quality analyst.
That's another FFG Chronicles if you want to go check out our playlist. Anyways, we got it, and our virus software said it's a virus. we wonder if it was because it was reporting information back, like
Yeah.
that. And Avast is like, or the virus software, because people may not know what Avast is. They're like, no, you can't do that. That's what's it called, what was it, malware?
Yeah. And we just said, okay, if the virus software says this is bad, we're going to go with the virus software. And we're like, no, you can't. No, we're not going to let you, do that to us. And that's our mentality. And it's one, another way, we try to bring diversity to the video game industry. That's all the thoughts I have on it. Do you have any other?
I just want to thank everyone for watching and say, hope you have a wonderful day.